What do your colleagues do that pisses you off?
They do not care and do not take off responsibilities.
Do you guys have like team event?
Yes.
Where'd you go on team event last time?
To Bavaria.
What did you do in Bavaria?
Dinner.
You had dinner in Bavaria. This is not going anywhere. I'm gonna get back to this at some point, probably never. I am too Zionist for my leftist friends. There we go. So, how'd you like the team event? Was it fun? Tell me everything. What'd you have for dinner? Take as much time as you need. I'm too Zionist for my leftist friends and too much of an Israel critic for my pro-Israel friends. I feel that. You guys know what Zionism is? I'll explain it because he forced me. No, a lot of people don't understand what Zionism is. They're trying to frame it as like a right-wing movement that is against Palestinians. It's not true at all. Zionism is a very old movement. It's older than the State of Israel. They credit it to a person named Theodor Herzl, but it's older than that. It's a movement, all it wants, in its core, is for Jewish people to have a place where they can live in peace. That's it. It's not a big request. I'm against like states being religious, any kind of religious states, but there's a bunch of Christian states and a bunch of Muslim states. There should be one annoying Jewish state. It's just one. It's not a big ask. It doesn't say anything about occupying Gaza. It doesn't say anything about Palestinians not living in peace. None of that. In fact, I support a Palestinian state because I'm a Zionist. Because I think the only way that Israel can prosper as a country is to make peace. Everybody who wants Israel to have a future needs to support a Palestinian state. I think that's the solution. So I'm a Zionist. People don't like that, but I'm not ashamed of it. Yes, and you shouldn't be too. Are your friends German?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody can and should be critical of governments, be them the Russian government or the Israeli government, and there's a lot to criticize. I just, sometimes, when Europeans talk about this, it just rubs me the wrong way. And when they say, not when they critique the government, when they say like, no, this should be a country, it makes zero sense to even debate this, because what are you going to do? There's only one solution to this. Like, either you throw all the Israelis into the sea, or you throw all the Palestinians into the sea, if you're starting to fight about who has the right to be there, right? It's so stupid. I went to Canada. Someone called me a colonizer. I'm like, you know, this was... Why do you think you guys speak French? You think the Inuits were speaking French? No, you assholes came. And this is why they sound like assholes too now. French is the language of dickheads. What? What? Any French people here? No. They don't go to comedy shows. I talk so much shit about French people. I can't blame them if they don't come. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. The same thing happens to me online all the time. I post something that is a little bit too Zionist. Things that for me are like completely self-explanatory. After Eurovision, I was like, if you're threatening the life of an Israeli artist, it's not activism for Palestine. Apparently, a controversial opinion. Apparently there's a world where this is like for Palestine when you threaten the life of a fucking singer. Then yesterday, I saw a beautiful video. What they did was, so I don't know if you saw this, but sometimes settlers, they will loot and they will raid aid that is going to Palestine. And there's some Israeli activists that what they do is they try to secure those deliveries to make sure they get to Gaza, right? And they did a video of this, and the guy was like, yes, I think this is the society we want to build, you know, where Israelis and Palestinians can live in peace and have each other's back. And I thought it was great. I thought it was exactly what we needed. Posted it on my stories. Apparently not. Apparently making sure aid gets to Palestine is a controversial opinion. It's just the shit people give me. This is all going to the Hamas. What is the Hamas gonna... They're gonna use it to attack us, what, with tomatoes? I get that Israelis don't want to deliver aid to the Hamas. I completely get that. But you know what's even worse than the Hamas getting a few bottles of water? The images of fanatic, insane settlers looting aid that was meant for Palestinians. It makes so much more damage, and people slide into my DMs and be like, unfollow. Like I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Fuck the Palestinians. No tomatoes for them. You want to kill an Israeli singer from Europe? Let's go. I'll help you. I think it's very important to be sensitive towards influences from outside, to listen to people. But a lot of people, they try to force you to take a side and commit to that side forever. You should never do that. Never be like, I'm with one side only. I don't mean be neutral. I'm saying be ambivalent. Seeing things from different perspectives, a conflict as complicated as this, the only way to do it, the only right way to do it. This conflict has been going for 80 years. It's way too complicated for you to be able to take one side and be like, no, this is the right side of history.